Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an Advanced Dungeons & Dragons advice video on armor choices. For characters in Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, armor choices are extremely important. In many ways, armor can be more important than weapon choices. Certain aspects of the character class will determine what types of armor are available to choose from. Beyond that, it's merely a question of preference and economics. Druids cannot wear metal armor. They're limited to leather or padding. Wizards cannot wear any armor at all. Thieves are limited to leather armor. Monks cannot wear any armor at all. Fighters and clerics can wear literally any armor. Now, I'm not going to get into the specifics of armor origins, socioeconomic status, and the like, because I figure your dungeon master will have specific ideas about that. Instead, I thought I'd offer a different approach. I'm going to use cost effectiveness about armor, the best bang for the buck. Now, just to define our terms, I'm using book prices and book stats for armor class types, for the different armor types. Efficiency is going to equal the AC bonus divided by the cost in gold pieces. Okay? So, if your dungeon master is messing around with the prices one way or the other, you know, I know one dungeon master who went onto the silver standard, meaning the economy really sucked in his world. So all of the gold prices became silver. All the silver prices became electrum or copper or whatever. My point being, the cost analysis was a little different. So in this, everything's book price and everything is going to go, the efficiency of the armor is going to be the armor class adjustment, the bonus that you get for that armor, versus, divided by the cost of the armor in gold pieces. So here we go. The most efficient armor type in the game, according to my player's handbook and my Unearthed Arcana, the best one is a small wooden shield. It costs 1 gold piece, and it gives you a bonus of 1. Its efficiency is literally 1. That is the best one. Now, the second best is padded armor. It costs 4. It gives you a bonus of 2 to your armor class, and its efficiency is 0.5. And it goes on down the line. The third one is leather. It has an efficiency of 0.4. The fourth one is studded armor, studded leather armor. It has an efficiency of 0.2. The fifth one is is tied between ringmail and a small metal shield. Both of them have an efficiency of 0.1. The sixth one is scale mail, which has an efficiency of 0.088. The seventh one would be splint mail. It has an efficiency of 0.075. It's the same armor class as the same armor adjustment. I think no. It's one. Forget all that. Never mind. Splint mail has an armor efficiency of 0.75. We have a number of them tied for 8. Banded mail, chain mail, and a large shield, large metal shield. Both have all of 3 of those have an efficiency of 0.066. And remember, we're going bang for the buck here. So, if you want to look good, that's a whole different critter. I'm going capability or substance over aesthetics. That's what I'm doing here. The 9th one is going to be bronze plate with an efficiency of 0.06. Almost the same as the large shield or the studded. But now keep in mind, the armor class bonuses are going to be different for these. So I'm just going by the efficiency of the armor. The 10th one is going to be plate mail, which is an efficiency of 0.017. Seems like the better the armor class, the better the type of armor, the more expensive it is bang for buck wise. So if you want the better armor, you can get it, but oh my lord, you're going to pay for it. The 11th one would be field plate with a 0.004 efficiency. The 11th one is field plate with a that was the 11th one. The 12th one is full plate, 0.002. And that's about it. Everything else fits in there somewhere. Now, if you're talking the best bang for the buck, if your thief wants to or if your fighter for that matter wants to get the best efficient armor that there is, then I would suggest padded armor and a wooden shield. This is going to give you an armor class bonus, a total of 3, but it only costs 5 gold. So you get what you pay for, but you get the best bang for the buck. You see what I'm saying? Now, studded leather gives the exact same armor class as that, but it costs 3 times as much. If you've got the money to spend, amen. If you don't, then, you got to start thinking by efficiency rather than looks, as it were. If price is no object, full plate is the way to go. Unfortunately, a starting player character has limited budget. Very few starting out player characters have 4,000 gold pieces for the full plate. Splint mail and a wooden shield costs 81 gold pieces, which is less than 100, and it gives an armor class of a bonus of 7 total. In my opinion, if you have less than 100 to spend and you want good armor, I would go splint mail and a wooden shield. That's the best way to go. That's my opinion. It's the most efficient. Now, all that being said, you feel free to disagree with me. Feel free to comment. I accept good and bad comments. After all, I've been doing this a long time, but I'm not perfect. Lord knows I'm not. I make mistakes. One thing I would recommend, though, is aside from just the efficiency of the armor, for example, if you're running a paladin or a cavalier, yeah, they're going to need the best armor they can get. And for them, price is an object. But in the other end of it, a cavalier wants to spend more money on armor to look better. You see, it's an aesthetic thing for him or her. Now, that being said, that's something to consider, but it's not what I was talking about in this video. So keep that in mind in your comments. I'm not saying you can't buy the good armor. I'm saying efficiency is sometimes better. And if you've got less than 10 gold pieces, for 5, you get padded armor and a wooden shield. There you go. Just saying. Again, I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all. Devo Poland, a scientific representative of a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, is sent away as an exchange officer. His objective, to learn the one skill his species never developed, to fight. And he's sent to learn that skill from the one species who does it better than any other in the galaxy, humans. If you like science fiction with an upbeat military tone, check out my novel, Vanguard 1.